Hello，欢迎大家收看今天的比赛啊。这是 WCAA 2022国际扑克对抗赛日本赛区的单挑赛，我是解说 Jason。
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Apologies for that. I was having like a whole introduction in general for it, but yeah. Anyway, welcome everyone. So right now, actually, we haven't had a heads up with the Japanese one, and like I was saying before, but you couldn't hear it. Like, what is it? I think this is the heads up final tournament for the Japanese. So yeah, as earlier, these guys are very static though. Probably be using like one of those generated backgrounds. Like they're not even moving. They're so focused compared to the Chinese heads up, which we might see later. Probably not though. The Chinese are definitely more, how do you say that, alive, but looking left and right multi-tabling, where these ones are just purely focused. So yeah, as I was saying, like the blinds level are basically like every 3 minutes because they've been playing for 6 minutes and we're already at level 2. Could also be that they're for 5 minutes. 3 minutes is a bit too fast. So yeah. Guy is flopping a boat, just checks it. He has to lead out here a little bit. It's not a bad. He bets half pot, 2/3 maybe. Yeah, half a pot. So lucky for him, even though he's behind. What is it? There's not a lot of chips for these heads up, so it could be that they are a best of 3. Look at him adjusting his glasses, just like an anime figure. Oh, terrible. Oh, pocket jacks for him, so probably opening. And you see, this is like something that I prefer. They actually, what is it, when they open, they bet like 3 big blinds for this one. Tight fold with the king 5, though. It's not too bad of a hand to call, but it's not great either. I just think mostly due to the chip stacks and the big blinds that they cannot call every hand. Ace 9 against pocket eights. Pocket ace 3 bets him. Ace 9, I highly doubt he will fold this. He does. So maybe the blinds are getting to him. They are like, right now they're 100, 200. It is quite a lot. It's quite fast as well. Both of these guys showing no emotion whatsoever. They're purely focused. Oh, what a zoom effect. This guy's trying to intimidate me. Again, 8, 9, 10 against 4-8. 4-8 has a open-ended, but also an 8. He does hit it on the turn, though. I don't mind the 9-10 call. Actually, it's quite nice. Oh, he folds 10-5. Even though he's up against pocket 10s. Rough. He does check his 5-6. Interesting. King 6 still checks, so he must probably think he's good with his 5. If the 7 intimidates him, that is. It's a nice call. Mostly because I went check, 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 check. So yeah. Danny was in position as well, so best value you're gonna get. Queen 5 opens, 6-8 calls. Queen 5 definitely has to make a standard bet. 6-8 calls, he's not going anywhere. So unless Queen 5 triple barrels, which looks like it though. 6-8 could make a raise here. Decides not to, and he gets rivered. So goes check, check probably. Yeah. Deuce Jack min raises and gets it through. 3-4, I might see a flop for that. They're right now pretty much even with 50 big blinds. Oh, he doesn't follow the GTO book, which is interesting. Raises to 1.6. He decides to fold, that's for sure. Queen 8, if it was suited, might be call worthy, but looks strong from his opponent's point of view. Seriously questioning it if it's like his deuce 5 a call. King 10 takes it. The 3 big pipe opens seems to be the standard for our left opponent, which is actually quite decent because right now, even though they're both equal and the blinds are up, the ICM does come into play. And we have a double cutter for our person on the right. Does make the lay down. He had like, yeah, 13 outs. 13 outs, what am I doing? 11 outs, apologies. Either a 7, a jack, or an 8 would net him the win. Where our opponent on the left but always bets 3 big blinds, the opponent on the right just decides to min bet him. Yeah, basically min open it. So yeah. I wonder if we're going to see any, what do you call that? Queen 4 shenanigans. But I think in general, the Asian circuit in whole doesn't really pay attention to the WSOP or the US Open when it comes to tournaments in general with the big buy-ins. Because mostly, what is it? It's only when there are like a few certain people like Phil Ivey or Tom Dwan are playing. Patrick Antonius, maybe? Yeah. But it's mostly like the old school people that are really, really well known, basically worldwide, that mostly get like attention here in the news in general. So when you hear like those shenanigans with like Phil Hellmuth, for example, with this Queen 4, like we're in the tournament, and the whole memes coming behind it, that's quite interesting. Ooh, he decides to bluff on this with 8 high. Queen deuce decides to fold. Interesting. Nice bluff. Wow. Due to the ICM and everything, and even the blinds being big, seeing as they don't have a lot of big blinds, they just decide to min call it. So min betting, yeah. They're both going to chop it, but he is leading out, which is interesting. Does take it down though. Eight jack opens. I don't think anyone will probably take those, what do you call that? The Doyle, the Helmut, all of those kind of card shenanigans seriously, like when it's in a heads up or tournament. Even though they're being streamed, it's mostly like for the novelty, but like live, it's much more better than just online. Oh, this is like a really, really special event. Like it's a lot of recognition and you pull something off like that. Because I do know that in the WSOP, it was this year actually, a person bluffed off someone that had like top pair, decent kicker with just deuce 3, and he triple barrel, I guess, all the way till the end. Like pre-flop, someone else opened and he re-raised, and he just kept going, and he even showed the bluff. So yeah, those things are quite rare. So we have an open ender for both these people. King high is going to take it. Unless he can find a bluff here. No, he can't. So just like that, it is actually kind of swingy for the both of them, but the right player is more consistent. I kind of want to give them names though at this point, but I don't know what I should call them. 10-8 decides to open, but it is the wrong time, mostly due to the fact that he has pocket jiggies. And I have a feeling that he's getting kind of bullied, so he just calls with this. Middle pair and an open-ended, and now with a flush draw. So doesn't get through. Still checks it. Very passive. Very passive. Almost having a 2-1 chip lead at the moment for the person on our left. blinds are 153, and wow, open-ended. Still makes the call, checks it. Queen 4 does check it back though, which is interesting. So 4-5 has the initiation to bluff, and he still doesn't do it. It's probably going to be a check. Our red player not having the greatest cards ever. Hopefully that luck will change him soon, though. King 10 is a start. Very aggressive opponent. No matter what cards he has, he just keeps betting. Again, 10-5, something I would play. It's probably going to open again with deuce jack. Pocket sixes. Has to re-raise because he's getting quite low when it comes to the big blinds. So I think after when we're out like level 8, even 7 would be okay, to be honest. It's going to have to be an all-in frenzy. Like ICM really comes into factor, meaning that your range would be incredibly wide. Any picture is basically a shove. So right now it's like king, queen could be a shove. Ace 5 and anything above, definitely. And just like that, he was down to like 4 or 5K chips, and now he is back to 8K. So they're playing really standard, in my opinion. Not a lot of 3-betting, that's for sure, though. If they 3-bet, they mostly have a premium. Oh, and that's the first 3-bet. Flopping top pair. Definitely not a fold. Still not a fold, though. So this looks like a triple barrel. He has to go all in with this. Yeah. Ace 9 just calls because it's like, why not? It's just a frustration call because he already put in so much. So why not see his hand for it? And just like that, I would have jammed with king 8 to put the pressure on. Ooh, he does make the call, and he has an open-ended. Doesn't hit, though. I think definitely if on the turn he would shove with jack 9, king 8 of hearts would call, and would have a really short game. You can see he's getting anxious. He is ready to just go all in. 5 big blinds left. It's definitely an all in. And he's still hovering around 8 big blinds, though. Yeah, and you see it as well, like anything, it's just an all-in. Just to wrap it up and just go to round 2. But if he does win, hey, yo. He just makes the call. And when you have queen 7 suited, what do you do? Yeah, you just check and flop 2 pair. Still nothing on this board good. It's callable. Does make the call though. Wow. Pure value bet. And it's kind of a cooler for him with Jack on the river. But yeah. And Jig 6 Jack. And he has pocket kings. I like this play. I really like this play. Doesn't bet. He just checks it. Really well hidden. And he almost doubled up in the last couple of hands. Come on. This is the second time you flop a boat. So unfortunate for our guy. Even though he's frustrated, he's like, yeah, my king high should be good, or he got rivered. Don't worry about it. When he does get a hand, he gets no action. So yeah. I think the reason you cannot see any emotion with this guy is because behind that mask, there's just like a massive grin. It's like, I'm ready to trap you. Oh, he does make the call. Is he going to? No, he tries it for a value bet, but he calls anything. And again, they're even almost in chip stack. King queen this time against 9-4 suited. Definitely a 3-bet worthy kind of hand. Could also play it kind of trappy by just calling it, but yeah, he does make 3-bet. Does lay it down. This time a bigger bet of 2.5. So again, he's kinda icy and pressuring. He's getting really good hands though. Does take it down. And whoa. This guy is getting emotional assistance. Oh, this is going rapidly. Bum boom bing. Still, they're like 30 minutes and 33 minutes already in, and they're still in it with these blinds. Staying strong. King Jack. Goes check, check. Whoa, that's some serious zoom in right there. Feel like it's getting more intenser and intenser. .610 has a gutter though. He doesn't call. I think he's out kicked in every way, like even though he has the 10 of hearts. So yeah. I know a few crazy people that won't mind calling with that one. Because there's always a chance. I'll bless myself this time. Blinds are 3-6. 7 big blinds. King 8. Are you ready to shove it? Yes, he is. Ace 9 snap calls. Straight. Oh, there's no way he would fold on the turn. Yes. Because he's a double gutter. Ace King is committed. He doesn't hit it though. So congratulations to our first winner. So we're probably going to see a round 2. All right. Now we have 2 different opponents. And just like that, even, oh, they're already on level 3 right now. So 1-2. And he has already like a 3-1 chip lead, actually. Opponent on our right. Ah, Marotan. It's probably one of the winners of those daily Japanese ones. So yeah, that I do know. A7 probably still good here, so has to make standard bets. Definitely has to bet here with A7. Doesn't. Queen 9 suited, definitely going to open here. Depend how much. Just a main click, King 4 calls and flopping the absolute nuttiest of nuts. Probably has to make a bet here. Queen 9, top pair though, but it is a incredibly wet board. Not holding any hearts, and it's pretty much dead. So I think the only thing that Marotan can do right now is to just make a small bet of like 500. Oh, just goes all in. Why not? Still exchanging chips. Still exchanging chips here. Nothing too special going on, actually. Mostly the hands that they are getting is just like fold, fold. So not much aggression going on. But it's all about the change when they hit level 5 or 6. Again, ICM. Makes a small bet here. Does make the call. Has the 7 of diamonds, which is pretty decent. It was 4 against just an 8. And 8 is still ahead. Don't even know what the other card is. That's just terrible. Aces against pocket six. Pocket six might jam it here. Might call it, yeah. Oh, takes it. It's just unfortunate. I was just about to say, if you would call that, it was a very loose call. Ooh, pocket jiggities with ace five. Jam shoves again. If you had a pocket pair, then you could call that, but ace five is. Eh, eh. Let's make the call. Let's hit it though. Not bad. That was basically just a frustration call, I guess. It's like, where's my respect? Oh, turns trips. No diamonds, so 5-7 has to bet here. That was a very fast check, 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 check. That's 1K, but I cannot call with 10 high. She was thinking about it as well. It's like, and I pull like a, what do you call that? What is it? Oh, what's this guy's name? I forgot it, but he basically called with a jack high on a board like that. Top pair with jack nine. Let's call. River is a 7, which is a cooler. So what's Maritime gonna do? Is she gonna value bet herself? Value own herself. Yeah, that looks like it. Chip stacks are kinda even though. Kinda. 10 big blind lead. You can say it's not a lot, but it gives you like this what do you got? This confidence in general. Confidence. It's more like security so that you're not afraid. If you do make a call or a fold, it's not that expensive. Now Maritime is not really getting the cards for it, while our opponent on our right is getting everything. Well, opponent player. Otherwise, we would be sitting here as well. Let's call with 9-5. King 3 against Ace Jack. Ace Jack. This is one of those hands. Ace Jack or King Jack. What kind of bet is that? This bet's 300 extra. Of course you call. Something funky going on with my web camera picture right here. Should basically just like push it. There we go, Queen 7. One thing that I do see from Maritain is that she doesn't like to, not that she doesn't, but she cannot really bluff. One of the things that I figured out like mostly found out during cash games in general, even tournaments as well, believe it or not, women don't lie. So in other words, like when they bluff, it's like, not really. This is not in your range. Sometimes though, sometimes there's like years of playing, unless you're like a really high stakes player. So yeah, then you could, but 7-9 is a definite call here against Ace 8. Not a great flop for 7-9 though. Ace 8 should probably be okay here. Let's decide to check though, give Maritain like a chance. Oh, it's a cooler. I have a feeling she's gonna pot bet it. No, 666. Yo, yo, yo. It's just a call, yeah. 3, 6, 10 outs for that one. So yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ace Jack, Ace King. Just makes the call. Still checks it. Ace Jack does have the ace of hearts. Rivers the Jack, which is again another cooler. I feel like there could have been more value from this hand. It's these two people are playing way too passively. One might say nitty. Goes check, check. Again, check. This style of play this is something that I just cannot get used to. It just makes me want to take over and oh yeah, the value is gone. Ace four. This is interesting. With Jack eight, I'd call because it's only like 8 big blinds. Hmm, that's just my opinion, but I'd love to call with that hand. It really has that middle, it's that middle spot of everything. If 9-10 comes, boom, all the outs of the world in the world, you know. But if you hit a jack or an eight, you're still Gucci. But if they have like aces or ace jack, then you're pretty much over. But you have to always assume you're up against an ace in such a position. Not always. Could be a pocket pair, but regardless, it is kind of worth it to call. So 10 big blinds for a pawn on the right, whereas for Marotan has 38. King 4 does make the call, really putting on the pressure. I don't know, and just goes all in. So yeah, this is going to be a pressure play if she does play it right. King 10 has to call this. Yep, that's a snap. Ah, so unfortunate. Turn the flush with a gutter as well, but you already have a flush, so yeah. Not a bad play. It's just a very straight up normal one. Oh, Rivers the king. Whew. Does make a pot bet. This is a first. This is the first time she does a bot bet. So what are you gonna do when you have middle pair? Middle pair. Yeah, literally middle pair. The middlest of middle pair. He folds it. Hey. Don't go all in. Value bet it. 1.6, 1.2. On the turn, you can shove. Just shoves all in. Mm, another one. That's kind of disgusting. You flop a straight. Just call it. Call, call. She was looking into the camera like, you believe this stuff? So blinds are 255. 12 big blinds for Pikachu. 26 for Maritain. Oh, false queen 6. Interesting. It's gonna be a shove again with ace-8. Just calls with queen 3. All right. Still the best hand though. Yeah, he only has 4 outs. She is now dead. Can't bluff this one. Nope. Oh, they're not value betting. They're just shoving. I really was hoping that it wouldn't be like that. Just fold it. Oh, calls it. That's a very bad play. I understand from a point of view, like if you call it, but no, you limped. He shoves. It's a fold. Like no, I don't approve of that play. No, if it was 10 jack, sure. 10 jack, yeah. 8 9 would be the closest one where you'd go bananas, but 6 7, no. Just like that, she had a chip lead. What a total punt. All right, congratulations to our winner. Patience like a rock, emotions like a brick. On to the next one. Two very particular individuals, probably brothers, with the way they're dressed. Could be maybe like a before and after, you know. Anyway, this one we're still at level 1, so they're both starting with like 100 big blinds. Let's see how they do. Queen king against queen 8 against queen 10. Does continue. Interesting. So again, different playstyle, more aggressive like. Nine ten, flopping the straight flush draw. You'll never fold this on the turn or river, even if you don't hit. He's still continuing with this. He checks it. No. There you go. This is one of those hands that you could never, ever check on the turn. It's just too strong. Interesting one. Oh, you could re-raise in such a situation, yeah. Yeah, we see their hands. That's the thing. Pair of ducks against 9-8. Blinds are up, by the way. 81-60. Good flop for ducks, actually. Still, oh, no. It isn't. It's getting a bit more dangerous right now. But you could bet. I mean, he has a pair and a gutter. Yeah. That's why I played 10-5. Nice. He rivers it. So lucky. Really lucky. Does make a pot bet, though. Which should ring a few bells. Maybe the guy is thinking, is like, what? Why would you pot bet? But again, you cannot do it because you have a middle pair. Even two pairs beat you. Anything beats you here, even if you have a 7. A7 casually flopping it. He turns trips as well. He's gonna value on himself. In bet. Oh, it's a snap call. Ooh, a gutter. A double gutter. Double gutter is gonna have to bet. Let's fold. 5-9. Sick hand. Either need an 8 or a 4 to make it straight. Yeah. Queen 5 has to bet the kicker, but as a flush draw. Now they're chopping it. Oh, he rivers it. But it's double paired. And he should be worried. He doesn't care. He's just boss betted. Baller. The masks give you power. That was a very big raise. That's, I think he takes 4-bet literally. Oh, that would be so sick if the turn was a 10. Still has 30 big blinds left though. Please let the flop be 3 spades. Oh, he raises. And he does make the call. No 3 spades though, but 10 and 6. Oh, it's a snap fold as well. That's the beautiful part of 3-betting. You can actually use that to your advantage as well. But remember, most of the most important thing in heads up is like pattern recognition and changing up your style like every so often so that they don't figure out your pattern. You have to let them play like you want them to play. That makes sense. Five ten, you never fold 5-10 suited. I think ICM is gonna get him. Limps in with the ladies. Interesting. That was over, but yeah. He was expecting a raise, but oh, here we go. All right, congratulations to our third winner. On to our next opponent. Oh snap, it's Goku. Boom. I don't know what he had. Oh, lines are 1-200. Goku hitting it hard, though. Nothing for our opponent. Guy definitely looks like Goku when he's retired. Look at him betting aggressively. King 9 knows his place as well. He's just ICMing him. Any cards will do. Goku being siphoned. That's unfortunate. He does make the right calls, though. He is ahead, but eh. Oh, he does make the call with 3-4. He's gonna represent it. Jacks are gonna call. Oh, I knew it. I knew what he was going for. I like Goku. He's pretty cool. Unfortunately, the other opponent won, and it was a very fast game. It was only like 15 minutes. All right, next opponent here as well. TJ. Hi, TJ. TJ, I do know, though. So they're on 125, 250. They're both even. Interesting. Then we have this guy here as well. I like his hat, though. Very fashion. Goku, what a baller. Just goes all in with 3-4. Basically being like, yo, my gutter is gonna come. What an absolute chat. It's unfortunate that his opponent had jacks, though. To be honest, even if he has an ace, he would call. King? Mm. Ace? Yeah. So Queen 6 has a gutter, Jack 8. Guys, see, this is what I like. He just like straight up like, you open, I 3-bet you. TJ taking it down. TJ playing so aggressive. Ooh, there we go. Turns his king, but yes, TJ has the flush. Is TJ gonna slow play this? That's the question. No, he's just gonna be aggressive. The guy's pondering. Yeah, he does make the call. It's just a ship. Pure value bet with a king. That's so weird. It just puts him all in. So he can basically can be over in 4 or 5 hands. He just keeps going all in, all in. Doesn't matter what cards you have. 4-5 suited, definitely call, dude. Oh, what? I snap it. Like, you're basically judging me based on like certain few hands, but like these kind of hands are just pure quality. King Deuce is another one of those hands that you can just rip it in. Decides not to, though. Still floating around on 5 big blinds. I think gonna stay like that for maybe a couple more hands until they both find like what they have, what they're looking for. TJ. Oh, it doesn't call. Ballsy play. Yeah, you need to do that sometimes as well, no matter how shit your cards are. How trash your cards are. But it's gonna come right back at you. Oh, he's just calling. Interesting. Still gonna take it down though. Queen 10 will call. TJ not getting really the cards for it though. Kind of unlucky. Right now he has a gutter. I don't know if he's willing to call 300 for this. He still keeps going with the 10, and he does hit it. I highly doubt he's going to call with the 10. And again, TJ slowly just siphoning the chips. And there you go. Pocket Chickadee's holding it up. Congratulations to TJ. All right, we think we should have our next opponent coming up soon. If not, we're going to take a small break, I think. Yes. All right. We should be back. Yes, we are. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. And we're back. So right now we're just continuing with our Japanese tournament right here. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So ace king already. So let's see, who do we have here? We have Cheetah. Cheetah, I do know. Ace king though, which isn't bad. Still, queen takes it. Blind levels are 5,100 still. So we're still continuing with the heads up. Ace deuce against king eight. Ace deuce is not actually bad. King eight could still call as well. And he doesn't. Is a cooler. It's basically like a call. If he can make a fold here, that would actually be really, really nice. But I highly doubt that though. Nine jack with ace deuce. Eight, nine. Sorry if you can hear that. My cat is probably like eating or thirsty. One of those two. Just woke up after a long nap. Again, apologies. I don't know what's wrong with the cat. Still. I really don't know. I already gave her food and everything, but she's still moaning on that, so yeah. Might have to find a solution to that one, but still. Queen 10 is 3-5. Queen 10 open end, though 3-5 continues. Does hit it. No, river won't help him at all. King 9 takes it. So far, the people there, when they're playing, they're actually playing pretty decent, actually. I have no idea. I'm just watching poker right now, so I don't know what your problem is. Aces is against ace eight suited. Ace eight suited would call regardless of the yo fluffs is set as well. That's so interesting. Only for a chop. The chop is the only thing that can basically be played on. 7-8. Yeah, if 7-8 was there, that would be way better. Nah, it's unfortunate when you have like aces and you're getting like no value at all with this. You flop a set. Like I had this in a certain cash game as well, where a guy under the gun just limps with aces and the flop comes and then he bets out and he gets re-raised. He just calls, turns, he bets again, he gets re-raised again, he calls. And the river basically, it was something like ace 3-5, then came a deuce, then came a 4. And he flopped trips, right, with aces. So then suddenly the other guy, what is it? You know what he showed? He just shows, what is it? I think it was like 5-4 or something like that. So he turned the straight. And I think he turned it straight, yeah. And then the river was basically a chop chop. But on the river, they basically both went all in. But the aces, he was like making such a frustration call. Seven five against ace eight. Oh, here's another one of those coolers. So what are you gonna do with an ace right now? Why would you check on the river? That's so weird. King Jack Queen 6. Lack of 3-bet, that's for sure. King 6 10 Jack flop 2 pair, but then again, the turn can always be a river. You know, 10 Jack's still good. There's nothing with King, so yeah. Ace-9 does take it down this time. Ace-high in this position is actually quite good to like make a certain bet with it. Four, six, king, six. King six takes it. Four, four, nine, five. All right. Ace seven. Nah, 3-9 will never call anything with this. That's a nice bet, at least. Like, I feel like if you have like a gutter and a flush draw, if it's like on the flop or on a turn, you're just gonna have to like bet it out because that's literally what you do. King Jack 7-8, both very good hands. Seven and eight it's call worthy just for the gutter itself. Hmm. That's quite unfortunate though. A6 against 5-8. Six eight win. So far there's a 2-1 chip lead though. Three six six is all right. King Queen goes all in. Now, if you have a six, this might look a bit intimidating, especially in a turn though. But it's kinda call worthy in my opinion. Kinda. Still, he's still surviving, so that's at least good. Pocket nines against ace nine. Interesting tidbit. You can probably hear it as well. There. Cat is basically just like going absolutely crazy right now, trying to attack me. Ace nine does take it. I mean, on such a board. Oy. It's too interesting. She basically wants to play. In other words, attention seeker. Still holding a 10 big blind chip lead though. However, biggest problem is the blinds because once it gets like 250, 500, it's going to become ICM kind of pressure play, meaning like I said earlier as well, you're definitely going to be more looser. Basically like a girl on a Sunday night when all the bars are closed and you haven't looked up for a weekend. Yeah, no, I agree. All right, now you have an issue. Come here. There we go. Cats, man. I'm telling you, never get one. It's basically like, just like a child itself. Not to mention, is like if you have like what is it? If you're sitting in a certain place and the cat is like on a higher altitude, then it's like, yo, I'm the alpha here. That's never going to happen. Oh, this is an interesting situation. Queen five against ace three. Both have a gutter and both block each other. Ace high is good. Queen probably must be thinking, is my queen high good though? He bets with value for ace. Only an ace or a king would do that, pretty much. I wouldn't necessarily call it. Oh, Ace 8 is good. Ace King, Ace 8, Ace King, 8 9. Oh, runner. It is kind of a thing, like these spots of when you have like just a diamond or something like that. It's really interesting. Ace Queen, Ace 3. Ace 3 is not worthy to look like what your opponent does right now. It looks too strong, way too strong. Like they would never shove if they have something like Jack Queen, King Queen. It has to be either a pocket pair or anywhere Ace 10 or up. Suited doesn't really matter that much. It obviously does help your play, but yeah. So again, I think Cheetah is basically just siphoning him, finding the right positions to take him, where the opponent on our left is just, if he has a hand, he's just going to bet and shove, something like that. You see how much that affects the opponent, even and 4-6 can just do this position. So remember, position. I hope he doesn't shove with jacks, because he will lose out on so much value. If the flop is good, at least. This is why I hate playing jacks. And they both don't have a club. This is such a value bet. Everything beats you here. Oh, here we go. On to the next round. Wow. Can't believe that. Like when you have like ace, jack, ace, queen, you're dominated. You only have 3 outs, and then runner and you still hit it. Ooh. Now Cheetah's playing more aggressive. This is great. One of the comments is terrible. I'm not going to mention that one. It's basically like his son was battling his father. I think they both could like obviously the left one is young, but the right one could be young as well. Never let people say to you that gray hair means you're old. It's just very fashion. Yeah, after this one, I'm just really gonna have to take like a short break to see what's wrong with my cat. Like if she really did eat all of her food and everything. So yeah. Blinds are 357. So this is basically right now an ICM game where you just have to shove nonstop. Like if you fold 5 hands in a row or something like that, you already lost like pretty much a third of your stack. King 10 against ace 5. Both pretty good hands. Does make the call though. King 10 not favorable on this board, but not great for ace 5 either. Still continues to leading out though. With King 10, I kind of want to see a turn on this one. If it's a jack or a 10, then you could like check shove on the turn. But yeah. It's always the ace. This guy is flopping the absolute bananas. He's already dead. Cheetah's dead. Don't continue leading out. This isn't. Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, this is going to be a check check, then bet fold. King six serves, ace jack calls. Again, ace jack. What the hell? Every single time at ace jack. Poor Cheetah. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. Anyway, congratulations to our winner. So yeah. Oh snap! For a second there, I thought this guy is like playing poker in his car. What an absolute mad lad! Driving around and pretty much playing poker. Ooh, but it's just a picture. Anyway, that other guy is pretty much solid. Look at him; he's focused as hell. I gotta admire these people though. Like even though they're home alone, they still wear the mask. It's either for one, hiding their identity, or being extra safe through these internet COVID. But yeah. Queen 4 definitely going to bluff. Not even. Queen high isn't good on this one, though. Ooh, yo. I like the call with Queen high. Kicker isn't great. Maybe thinking about a chop, but then again, if you have Queen 9, Queen 8, yeah, but Queen 4, ooh. Flopping 2 pair, making the call on the turn with the standard bet. Now comes the bet fold. Yeah, there we go. That was a value bet if I ever saw one. And the pot wasn't too big either. Mostly with these, what is it? Heads up matches, you don't know your opponent. And it's just literally a best out of one. So you cannot really study your opponent that much because if you make one mistake, you already kind of lost in a certain way, you know? So most of these people, they are playing cautiously. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Flop strips against queens. Now he has a full house. I would still call it, but now I'd have to be a little bit worried. He does like to limp. Limp call. Wow, and he trapped him nicely in a re-raise, quick re-raise. Ace Jack, probably around, what, just a call? Ace high is good. Is he going for the triple? No. Ace four of club, flopping the absolute nuts. Nah, not the absolute nuts, but you know, in a heads up, it's pretty decent. Blinds are 1-2. And we can see that our player on the left, 3-1 covers him. Now he's on a 3-1 chip lead. And I like these bets. He's not afraid to be aggressive, even when he is short stacked. Is he going to continue this image? It does look like it. Huh. Flopping bottom pair, but he has an open-ended. What a small bet. And now he has the 7 of clubs as well. He does get there on the river. Oh. So how much is he going to bet the value? No, doesn't take the bait. Ace 8 suited. Any bet here by him, I would still call this one, mostly due to the fact that you're under repping your hand. That's a good turn for him with 6-7 to continue on. So probably by the end, whatever card that is, it will probably be like, what is it? Check, check then. So if he doesn't hit it with his ace or an 8, then yeah, he's pretty much good. A deuce of with a flush. It's the only one where you can't even like value bet on or anything like that. It seems that they're kind of slowing it down right now. And what I mean by slowing down is pretty much like betting big, betting hard, all of these kind of things. Like in a way, as mentioned before, like in the early stages, level 1, level 2, most people do look at the big blinds. They're like, yeah, whatever. But then once it gets more expensive, like then it's gonna swing hard. So they can test each other out, feel each other out, and see what's up. It's like, are you lying to me, or like, are you bluffing me? And he's not like that. And then it's like, all right, this information is good enough for me to set up a strategy and continue with whatever. Like these kind of things, these kind of patterns, like you need to learn that. In my opinion, like if it was heads up, it has to be at least the best out of 3. The best out of 3 to fully understand your opponent, mostly due to the fact that, uh, what is it? Mostly due to the fact Yes, because of pattern recognition. Because this is what I said. Like the best heads up players, you need to bluff 100%. Like 50% luck, 50% bluff. That's the whole point. Ay, rivering trips, checks it around. Probably gonna go check check. No, he bets. That's just a cooler. That turn. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay the man his money. Oh, beautiful flop for Jack 9. Well, it's not the perfect flop, but still it's pretty decent. Now you're much more comfortable with Jack 9. I bet you have at least a decent hand in it. 10-5 though. I still feel you get more value out of this, but if you have the nuts all out, if you have like a pair, whatever, you just try to donk lead out. But they play really conservative here, meaning that, I'm not gonna chew or something like. Hey, 3-6 ace king right here. Makes it half pot. Yeah, he was feeling it. He's like, crap, my ace king isn't good here. I get nothing. Check, check. Queens definitely has to bet here. Bets pots. King 4. You want to see the river? You have a gutter and an over. Assuming he doesn't have an ace. But yeah, no, it's too much of a risk. You already got the C4 free cards anyway. Seven ten suited. 7-9 as well. 7-10. Good bet out. Now decides to check again. Yeah. And he's gonna call. It's gonna be a check. And the river's gonna be a random 9. Oh, he does raise. Finally. Needs bluff. Ooh, that's an interesting card for King 4. Ace is still good though, and he doesn't hit it. So it's probably, oh, he's trying to bluff it. I mean, you have an ace. You call the turn. Why not the river as well? I mean, it looks like a strong bet, but still. Yeah, there you go. There are multiple hands there that you can beat, but nothing that's like ace and higher. Because if it was ace high, if it was like something like if he bets on the river with like ace 10 or a jack, then he should have continued on the flop as well for that. Bro, no. I don't care. The cat is going banana. Should really find a way to satisfy it. Yeah, after this one. Like I said, after this. He gets there on the river. 2 pair against a straight. He's probably going to make it like 24. 1.8. So value. Did he really river the 9? Yeah, it's. Not only does he have the 9, he has the king as well. Only ace king could beat you. You see, he folds jack 8 because of the ICMs. 153 is it right now? So a6 just limps in. Man, this play. You're giving up position. Now he has position, but he's giving up his position by betting. Because right now he bets 6 and a6 is going to fold. 100%. It's a terrible play. Bro, relax. There. Ooh. Oh, there goes my curtains, that's for sure. Hey, just calling, no 3-betting. Nothing. Ooh. Now that's a nice call. Now we caught him off guard. Has better than a big queen to send shove. Oh, you ready? Doesn't hit anything though. King high is still good. Definitely good now. Might even value bet on it. But I think he might be intimidated because, like he saw, it's like he limps with like ace king and everything for that. So yeah. Ace seven, king queen might shove here. Ace seven shove. There you go. King queen call and ace holds. So yeah, congratulations to him. Played well, played really weird. Not my kind of style. Which is pretty much put uh, limping, just calling, flat calling, no value or nothing. So yeah, not judging, just saying. All right, on to the next one. So these are 2, 4, 6, 8. We have our list right here. So between these ones, I think they will continue tomorrow, probably. So yeah, we're gonna have a short break.
就选凯士利。 玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
美是一场无尽旅程，古老自然蕴藏生命能量。在离天堂最近的香格里拉，高山豆蔻如圣境隐士，花中极品，令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃。小豆蔻明，焕活自然美肤力。山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量。蔻之初，扣住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、お客様をはじめ関わる全ての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業として、これからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持，唤醒宁夏贺兰山东麓沉睡1000年的戈壁。好葡萄酒是种出来的，正是如此朴实无华的理念，成为了凯士利根植风土的信念。5万亩生态葡萄园，承载着凯士利的初心与探索，成就享誉业界的传奇佳酿。
春江夜月，天上有啊，人间美酒啊，我来造啊。
好葡萄酒就选凯士利。
玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
美是一场无尽旅程，古老自然蕴藏生命能量。在离天堂最近的香格里拉，高山豆蔻如圣境隐士，花中极品，令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃。 小豆蔻明，焕活自然美肤力。山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量。扣之初，扣住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、お客様をはじめ関わる全ての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業として、これからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持。
All right. And we're back. So right now we have the Chinese qualifier going on right now. So that should be interesting. Let's see if we see anyone familiar. We have King Henry, as usual, as is tradition. No AAKK code though, so that's a surprising part. So far we still have, let's see, we have around, give or take, a couple of people left actually, 11, which is not too bad. Queen 10 going all in against pocket sevens. Ooh, it's a bit too much, but it's good fold. Ah, he has that WCAA logo, meaning I actually know this guy, so yeah. He is a very, very good player overall. Ace 5, wow, these bets, these blinds, they're huge. Basically means that people are going out with this one. 6-7 goes all in against ace-5. Oh, ho, ho. He rivered it. If ace-5 was still in it, he would like turn a, what do you call that? Trips, but then he will got rivered as well. So yeah, not a bad safe if you ask me. Ooh, ace-queen under the gun. Bets it up to 4-5. No, four big blinds, give or take. Blinds right now are 25-5K with a 500 ante. In other words, they have 1 minute until it turns 3-6. And then like the average should be around 10 big blinds. Ace-10 definitely going to call this. If not, may rip it. But oof, that's wishful thinking. Ace-10 is a really good hand though. It does make a call, both missed. But ace-queen continues to lead out in ace-10 folds. So he's got a nice size. In other words, he's good for like 3-4 rounds. 2-3 rounds. Yeah. This time, nobody has anything except the small blind, who has jacking off. So yeah, another one of my classic comments right there. The Doyle. Oh, someone watches WSOP. 6-5 flopping the absolute best hand right here and continues to value it. 10 deuce has a gutter. But do you really want to call a gutter with an all-in? Highly doubt it. But at least he gave it a shot though, so that's nice. Ace-9 limps in, ace-9 suited, ace-10 as the small blind. Just makes the call as well. Interesting. Trap frenzy. That deuce 3 suited must have probably thought, I want to call this so bad, but ugh. Ace-9 makes a ace-9 opens and gets instantly 3-bet. Even though it's a min click, it's still something. Not even a min click. It's kind of like a 3-bet-ish. King 4 pondering, but probably gonna fold. So yeah. Limping, not the most favorite thing to do, especially when the antes and big blinds and the blinds are so high. And ooh la la. Pocket fives can, no, he just limps in ace king, is gonna have to punish it. There you go. Now we can see that pocket fives, pocket 5 has a pair ace-9 calls. What the hell? Pocket 5s is still good here. But it's a pretty big bet. Are you willing to risk everything of it? I mean, even why call such a big... I don't like it. Not at all. But he is the chip leader, though, and he has position. And he has ace-king again. Wow. Probably the Doyle might call this. Punish the blinds. Take their ICM, yes. And even if they go all in, you snap call. Ooh, now he has ace-8 and nobody has an ace, but there's already one king out though. Pocket kings in the small blind. What is ace-8 gonna do? Yeah, he does. Kings is just gonna jam. What's 8-9 tanking? Every time, I knew it. There's always an ace on the flop when you have kings. Welcome to tradition. As is tradition, as usual. Is 3-2 gonna limp? Yes, he does. Queen 9 just calls. Both flop a pair. Now he has 2 pairs. Now he has a boat. Wow, he does make the call with bottom, thinking it was a bluff. That's a bad hero call. Pocket fives goes all in. Everybody folds. Queen 6. Do you have it in you? Probably not. And just like that, he survives. Oh no. In the leaderboards, I don't see King Henry anymore. Something must have happened. Ah. King 10 does take it. Oh, a straight. He rivered it. He needed a jack for it. Oh, yo. He's running good. So far, 2 players out already. 7 players left. That basically means just 1 more player out and then final table. Is it going to be Queen 7 your last hand? No. Ace deuce just limps in. Both flop it, but one has a better kicker. Does go for the value. As crazy as that sounds. Ace 10 all in pocket nines. Oh, this guy is unbeatable. He just keeps crushing it and killing it. So yeah, final table. 5 left. Let's see how it goes. That's a very, very good position for him because the other chip leader actually is sitting on his left. So yeah, if he does nothing, the other one will. Now this is looking very bleak, very grim for King Jack, because we can see that two Jack. He riveted Barry Greenstein. As you could see that the other two folded a Jack, so he had like what? Instead of 6 outs, he had 4 outs. And he does hit it on the flop, but he got rivered. So now there's only one super short stack player. So yeah, if he bets, the other one will fold. It's kind of bad for the two on the right. I think it's just going to be fold. Yeah, the two chip leaders don't want to battle each other out. It's only towards the end. King Jack O, Ace 5 calls. Queen 8. Yeah, they're both going. Ah, Queen 3 has to call. Does hit it. Ace 5 has a gutter. There you go. He's still alive. Hey. Did he actually lose anything? Yeah, just maybe 10,000. Literally one big blind. So worth it. Ace 8 has to go all in. Wow, he folds. Oh, he rivered again. This guy. Yo, oh my God, this. So flop was 6-5-3. And he had king 4. So he flopped open-ended. Turned the king, river and ace. How lucky is this guy? Huh. See, ICM, so important. Just shove nonstop. These two are literally just like trying to catch him. Poor guy. Now he's going all in, and the other one is like, eh. He's lucky, man. If he just calls it a flop like a, what is it? Nothing. Oh, it's the first time he lost. King 10 has middle pair. A second pair, actually. Cannot say middle anymore because of the turn. But Queen Jack has open-ended. And right now, the battle between the chip leaders already kind of starts, actually. Ace 10 suited. Fully committed here against big blind. Deuce 7 never calls. 5-8 is like yucky. There you go, 10-5 wins. Jack 8 flopping a flush draw with a gutter. King high calls. And he does lead out. Interesting. Wow, what an aggressive player. I really like that play. Just donk leads out. Putting him on a flush draw as well, yeah. Flush draw, 7-8, straight draw, anything. But because of this aggression, like what can you do? And he gets a free roll. Even though it doesn't seem that much, it's a lot for him though. Seven, 8 suited. It's an absolute beauty. That has to be the most toughest laydown ever. Ace King has the big blind, which is nice. 10-6 decides to raise, but I think Ace King is going to 3-bet him. Yeah. Does make the call though, but hits nothing, not even gutter. So top pair, top kicker. 4.2. I still think that was that's fine. There's nothing you can do. At least getting something back. So yeah. Again, not a decent hand, so he's getting a free roll again. Again, he will take it. Even though he has to sacrifice a small blind, he can still stay in for a little bit longer. So now we have 7-8 fold again, pair of jacks again, pocket kings. Pocket jacks raises hard, kings is shoving. This guy is just so lucky. So now it's just all-in frenzy between these two. Now he goes all in with 8-10. Four 7 decides to raise with 6-3. He still covers him by so much. It's like king deuce. Yeah, ace-3 has to call this. And there you go. This guy is so lucky. It's disgusting. Absolutely gnarly. Whoa. Good on him, though. He probably used all of his luck, this month in this run. So congratulations to him. Congratulations also to the second place for like running it, like actually making it second, which is pretty okay. And the third one, it is Sun Qiao. Pretty much a top 3 player. He's won many times. So yeah, but that was really unfortunate for him with the kings against jacks.